Hi everybody, it's Colin here from Woodthorpe International. Progress, right. I've started on this side, building the steps up for the trestle legs to stand on. If you see these pencil marks, that is a little bit further in than what the legs are, and then the webbing, the netting stuff, what I put a bit on there because I put some on the side of that. I'll go up, curve up and touch these, and then this will, be done similar to that on that side. The card is all on here ready for the shape. I haven't put any hydrocal on here, but I did put some on that bit round here on this edge, ready for colouring. Now, the other thing I've done is done some card boxes, reinforced. They've got bits coming off to hold the middle up and just make it a bit stronger till again here this mesh will come down and straighten onto here, and then it's going to come off here and over this track what I've been telling you about, because this is what Japan runs round. Now I've decided to use a bit of, I had some Kato track left from a deal I did with someone with a lot of trains, and there was some, if you remember past videos of the buildings, all from this one guy. And I thought, right, what I'll do is I'll use the Kato track. I've stuck it down. It's just, again, it's like the track in the Helix. It's just more stable than FlexiTrack. So with it being half going to be hidden but not fully hidden, because this land will come off here a little bit higher, because this isn't the right height. I've got to be able to get some rock effect in here on top of this, but it'll come off over the top and just cover that a little bit. So in theory, filming it from up here, if I'm filming just the trestle and the American scene, you won't see a Japanese train run round. But I need to be able to get into it because one, there's a helix there and there's a bridge, so I can't have a cutout in it. So this is where I've been saying it'll curve down and then it'll be just rocks and grass and stuff like that, and the same on this side. Now what I may do is do the corners solid right down to here, and the same on this, and then just have the open here and a bit open down the sides. And as you can see, the track goes off down there because this will come out and cover it, but again there'll be a gap. But I don't need to get to every bit, so I might bring a piece down here, or I will, thinking about it, bring a piece down here, because what I'm going to do here is imagine that there'll be a tunnel mouth here to go under that. So it looks like the train goes off somewhere. And I'll do the same on the other side. Now, in between the two decks, the upper deck and the lower deck, I'm not going to cover this part of the helix up. It'll be covered with the board coming off this way, but I'll leave that because if we look at the plan here, there's the two lines coming out which are there. The the Japanese will be running on this track going that way, so they'll come in there and go up the inside, and they'll come down the outside and join onto there, and then they'll end up going the right way. So there's not a lot of scenery in this area, so I don't know if I maybe put a movable back scene across it. I haven't decided. I'm not bothered about seeing it, because most of the filming will go this way underneath on the Japanese deck and up here for the American. Now, as you've noticed, I've now got no track up here, so in the next few days this table will go and there'll be no more running trains. I'm just enjoying now doing this, and the trains I know run, but I'll just box them up and then take it from there. So this land will come down here to a tunnel mouth, same on that side, and then there'll be a bit of land going over here. Again, I'll cover this in, because if anything comes off there, I'll be able to get my hand in that way, my hand in that way. There'll be enough gap for that, but it's so you just don't see it while I'm filming or showing that the stream is coming out here, and then it might go off this way to the rest of the world. Don't know yet, it might just come straight out. Haven't decided, nothing's fixed, and with landscaping you can do what you like. So I've got some MDF moisture resistant, put that on the frame, what you've seen in the past, and then I stuck my insulation on. To build it up to the height what was the frame, the base for the Helix, which I knew what it was. It was 62 mil, so this had to be 62 mil in thickness. So I'll put the bridge on, and then you can just see it with the bridge. I'll just step through the door and just show you. So this is the entrance when I open the doors to anybody coming or myself, and this is what I'll see. And if you can imagine the colour green over here a bit, and some on this side, the water coming out through the middle there, and there'll be the rock colour. You'll see slightly that there's something behind. Now, with it being red, it'll disappear a bit, but when you look over the top and look down, you'll see the water coming out down there, running to, maybe I'm thinking of putting a pond here, so as it comes from the left here into that, and then it'll then fall again, maybe a small 5-foot waterfall down into the stream, and then either off this way or straight on. And then I'll put a board on here and take a bit of insulation up to the right height for it to connect on. That's the plan. And there'll be a tunnel mouth here, they're coming American style, so they're very high to get double stack stuff through, and the same on that end in line with here, and then the whole thing is like 180 degrees coming out of the tunnel, bit of land, then onto the bridge, same there, off the bridge and back into the tunnel. So here, this will come up here and cover that. So that's the plan up to now. So now I know where these are going for the sake of the rocks and stuff. I can stick them down and make some cardboard frame for this all here, and do the water. There's one on that side, one leg to do over there for that step there, and then it'll drop onto the card level, and then there's just enough gap to get a bit of, oh, there's this big rock here, what they decided not to cut out, where these were a bit lower, so they just had to flatten it out for the feet, for them to make the concrete for the legs to go in. So that's it up to now. So thanks very much for stopping by, and any questions do ask, and I'll do my best to answer them. Okay, so speak to you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye.